Your dad killed himself, all right?
Because you drove him to it. You were a calculating bitch who only wanted one thing. He was crippled, broken, embarrassed around women. You're a prostitute and you targeted him.
He hit me!
Don't explain yourself to him.
You didn't stop until you had a ring on your finger and half of his back.
No, you listen to me, yeah? For your information, I was actually one of the 3 mugs that loved him.
Loved him? Then why did you get pregnant with her grease monkey dad? If not him, then some other piece of lowlife. I know you fooled the whole world that Noah was my dad's. But what's the odds of that, really? With your track record with men.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. But your dad pushed us together because he was so mad jealous of Cain.
You're blaming my dad for you cheating on him. Running around with your ex, laughing about him behind his back. It must have been so easy.
Yes. Okay, yes, I cheated, but I am not the reason he died.
You can stand there as long as you like, but you won't get served.
Even if I buy the whole pub a drink?
Okay, fine. Do you know what? Chris Tate, yeah? From those that knew him, let's fill Joe in, shall we, on his beloved dad.
I'll take their word for it. Lisa, downtrodden. Zach, work shy. My dad pitied you both.
Not as much as I pitied you. Dumped in the big house when your mum passed. Your dad barely noticed you.
He might have been in a wheelchair, but that was no excuse to treat folk like he did.
He was a cruel, selfish control freak of a man. And you know, his only mates were those he paid to keep by him.
Oh, funny, that reminds you of someone.
You made his life impossible. He did everything to please you, but it was never good enough.
Excuse me, you were just a little kid. You were barely there, so I don't know where you're getting this perfect recall from. This is how it was, okay? He had a brain tumour.
He could have lived months, years.
And rather than sit down and explain that like a normal person would, he went and topped himself and framed me.
It's because he'd rather take his own life than put up with your betrayal.
I had to watch him die. I went up to Home Farm because I thought we were getting back together. I actually wanted him.
You wanted his money.
No. He was the first man I felt safe with. Well, my mistake when I found him choking on the floor in front of me. I mean, who does that? I was totally clueless, I swear to you, okay? One minute he was sipping champagne. The next he was on the floor, yeah? He was joking, he got all white. I actually rang the ambulance. And I held him in my arms, and I kept begging him not to die.
And the award for Best Actress goes to...
You ought to be glad that it wasn't a glass and all. It's your fault, this, all of it.
But that's not fair.
You told me to go for it. You kept pushing and pushing.
I know.
You ruined my life. I wish I'd never found out that you were my mum.
Wait a second, where's that come from?
Because that is where all this started. You didn't need to cheat on Chris, but you did, didn't you? Because you couldn't help yourself, because you are shallow and you're selfish.
You're just a little kid, you can't possibly comment.
You never think who's going to get hurt, do you?
Okay, listen to me. I'm really sorry. I am so sorry that I traumatised that messed up little boy. But he's nothing, babe. He's just sad and tragic.
But I loved him, okay? But you wouldn't know how that feels.
If I'd known what you were up to, I'd have tried to stop you.
Which is exactly why I didn't tell you. And you can spare me the dirty looks. This is only the beginning. There's plenty more to come.